one of my other favorite things is food. So apparently, Ubisoft has cupcakes. Nobody told me this. So I'm gonna need someone to bring me back 1 or 5. And right here, Vac Saint says, YouTube live at E3 Lounge, free food, free drinks, enjoy the games. And nobody told me they had free food here. So yeah, you're gonna need to save me a plate there. So of course everybody's excited about the Ubisoft conference coming up. Right here, Dakota says, I believe Ubisoft is going to smash the scales this year. So excited, can't wait. I agree. They always do such an amazing job, and they make some of my favorite games. So right here, Gamer Insanity says, Melanie Mack, YouTube E3. I want to see a new Splinter Cell reboot with a new female protagonist if we can't continue with Michael Ironside. Now this is honestly one of the most interesting tweets I've seen all day today because I never even thought about that, but I think it's pretty brilliant. Obviously, Michael Ironside, Sam Fisher is legendary, but it would be pretty awesome to see a female protagonist, a new Splinter Cell. But I wouldn't want to totally eliminate Sam Fisher, so maybe he could take like a Lambert role or something like that and kind of like direct and guide the new protagonist. I feel it. That could be really awesome. And so then we've got right here, Timmy says, I want a new Rayman game. All right, I feel you, Timmy. That sounds great. Everybody, make sure you send me your tweets. Use hashtag YouTubeE3 because I want to read them and see them all. But right now, I'm going to toss it back to Jeff.
All right, thanks very much, Mel. We are getting ready for the Ubisoft press conference that we'll be presenting in its entirety to you guys here live on YouTube, youtube.com/E3. It's expected to run about an hour in length, a little bit shorter than previous Ubisoft press conferences, but there's going to be lots of great news there on Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, and some other announcements. And now joining me to talk about what we expect from Ubisoft, we've got Danny O'Dwyer, Rocco from Mega64, Tina from Mashable, and Nick from Polygon. What's going on, guys?
How you doing?
All right, well, we are here to talk Ubisoft. Yeah. We already have seen some of their games because we saw Assassin's Creed yesterday. They just announced Far Cry 5, which has been getting a lot of attention online. They're always known for showing some big games and usually making like 1 or 2 big announcements of games that are coming in the future. Danny, how excited are you for Ubisoft?
I'm like, that's what I'm sort of worried about and interested in is whether or not we're going to get that, right? Because there's so many nobles. Like, they're going to trot out Assassin's Creed and have probably a big gameplay demo of that.
Yep.
Far Cry 5, we'll hopefully see that, like, Nintendo mash-up Rabbids thing. Yep. What I want to see, though, is if they do pull something out of the woodwork, like a Splinter Cell or some, like, old franchise that we've not seen.
Beyond Good and Evil finally returned.
Right. Can you even do that now? They just need to say, oh, it's out now.
Yeah.
Like, here's the trailer, go buy it.
I feel like they always, like, every year, even last year, like, they announced that Steep game. Like, they always have something they announced. The challenge sometimes is there are lots of leaks. People, always are guessing what they're going to talk about. Rocco, I remember back in the day, Mega64 did quite the Assassin's Creed
yeah, we did.
Parody video. If you haven't seen it on YouTube, check it out.
Yeah.
What are you expecting from the French boys at Ubisoft?
I'm honestly going into this just a little bit concerned. More than anything. I think the past 2 days I've seen a lot of disparaging comments about, the state of digital influencers and, just this whole negative image. And, I myself am a digital influencer. And so I'm just trying to look out for us because when we talk about things, people have to listen.
Yeah.
Like literally. And I'm trying to just make sure that image is preserved. So what I'm kind of hoping going into the conference today is they're going to have the digital influencers. They're going to get, iJustine is going to be back. They're going to get, Epic Meal Man and all those guys and just try to, infuse some positivity. So there's so much salt.
Yeah.
As the original influencer, how do you feel about all these new influencers?
Yeah. I pretty much think they're something else. They're just, just taking it to a whole nother level. You got, I don't know if Tobuscus is coming back, but he's doing his thing. Hopefully.
Remember back in the day when he hosted the Ubisoft?
Yeah. And that's what I'm kind of hoping for. We're going to roll the dice today, and hopefully, he'll do some kind of crazy opening. It's a little
musical number or something.
Yeah, something like that. Because we got to fill the kind of fill the void. Because
I don't think Tina's believing you on any of this. What are you expecting, Tina?
Well, if the previous conferences that we've seen so far are any indication they have been going that route, and we know that Aisha Tyler's not going to be there.
That's true.
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, sadly.
Yeah.
Hey, Rocco, you better get over there. You only got like 90 seconds.
You know, I offered, and
Maybe you guys did a tape like you do for the GDC Awards. Maybe there's some Mega64 bits.
you know, we could have made a video, but I'm just get Epic Meal Man to do his thing and eat that big meal.
Slow-mo guys will do something. You never know.
Slow-mo guys. I did a skit once, the fast-mo guys.
Nick, what are you thinking from Ubisoft?
I'm hoping, I'm really hoping that they weren't discouraged by kind of the reception to the let's make a meme thing in the past, because that was literally my favorite moment of E3 last year. Other than that, apparently on Walmart.com a listing for the Kingdom Rabbids thing just went up 6 minutes ago.
Okay.
So
That's got to be real, right?
Yeah, as if that wasn't confirmed 1,000 times already.
Yeah.
So maybe there's an amiibo thing for that, but I feel like they're saving that for Nintendo. I'm basically here to see the weird, gnarly pseudo Minions Mario crossover thing that is happening.
And how weird it gets, because that original shot looked like something like a sales pitch.
There was a cuss word in it.
Yeah.
It was very...
And Mario with his gun. I mean,
Right? Yeah, with a gun.
Yeah.
They've spent decades making sure that those characters never had guns unless they shot water.
It's a new Nintendo. Well, we're going to find out. We're going to head over to the Ubisoft press conference. We'll be back in a little bit with you guys reacting to it. The press conference is going to run, probably around what I've heard, about an hour to an hour and 10 minutes. So significantly shorter. Last year, Ubisoft ran almost 2 hours. So get ready. Check out Ubisoft live right here on YouTube.